What's up? It's Whitewall Gaming here, and in today's GTA Online video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to customize the Obey Tailgater S in GTA Online. This is episode 2 of the Realistic Car Customization series, where basically I try to show you my take on how to make cars in GTA as realistic as possible. So behind me, we have the Obey Tailgater S, and this car is based off of the Audi RS3 sedan in real life, which is definitely a good-looking car in real life, and it's a good-looking car in-game also. It's already very realistic, but we're going to try to make it just a little more realistic in the game. So this is what it looks like. I'll go ahead and do a little bit of a walk around here. And it's definitely a nice looking car for sure. It's definitely a very sporty car. I think it is a very good performing car as well. I don't really get into performance in these types of videos, like the customization videos, but I do know it's definitely a very fast car for sure. But yeah, that's basically what it looks like here. That's kind of the walk around of it. I'll go ahead and open everything here so you guys can kind of see the interior. There we go, perfect. I'll go ahead and open all the doors here. And I'll just kind of walk around and show you guys inside of it. And this is the interior. It does have a really nice looking interior for the car and everything. And we come around to the trunk and, looks like every other trunk in GTA. But yeah, this is kind of the driver's side of the interior here. That's what it looks like, a little bit of a close-up there. And I'll go ahead and show you guys the engine a little bit closer here. That's kind of what it looks like. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the walk around here. Let me go ahead and close everything up. All right, and there we go. Perfect. And let's head to Los Santos Customs and see what we can do to this thing. All right, and here we are at Los Santos Customs. Let's go ahead and pull in. And there we go, Obey Tailgater S. Let's go ahead and see what we can do to this thing. All right, so first we have the armor. Let's go ahead and upgrade that all the way. And the brakes, let's go ahead and make those the race brakes as well. And the bumpers, for the front bumper, we're just going to leave that stock. We don't need to really change that. And for the rear bumper, we're going to leave that stock as well. We don't need to change that either. And under the canards, we're not going to change that. Basically, it just adds these black plastic things on the front bumper, so we don't need to do that. And in the engine, under air filters, we're just going to do the primary 450 cubic inch intake manifold. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry, my bad. It's actually the plastic 450 cubic inch intake manifold, so that's all the other ones there. But yeah, we're going to do that for sure. There we go. And under the engine block, we're going to do the brushed V8 engine. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and fit that on there. Perfect. All right, and down to the rail covers here. What we're going to do is the carbon APX rail covers. There we go, perfect. And for this strut brace, we're just going to do the carbon strut brace, and that just makes that kind of black on there. So we'll do that. And we're going to do level 4 for the engine tunes, of course. And for the intercooler, we're just going to keep that at none. We're not going to change that. And for the exhaust, we're just going to do the dual carbon bore exhaust. There we go. So that's what that looks like there. We're going to go ahead and put those on. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and skip that. And for the fenders, we're just going to keep those as the stock arch covers and the stock front fenders as well. And basically what that changes is it just changes the fender flares, and then it also changes the color of the fender there. We're not going to do anything with that. And for the hood catches, we're just going to do none on that. We're not going to do those. And for the hood itself, we're just going to keep that at the stock hood. There we go, perfect. We're going to skip the horn for now. The interior, under the dash, we're going to do the full colored interior. And that just basically just changes the color of the interior itself. So we're going to go ahead and do that option there. And for the doors, we're going to do the full colored door panels. And then for the seats, we're going to do the full colored seats. So full colored pretty much for everything. That's pretty much the option we're going with here. And that's just basically changing like the type of seat that's right there. And, you know, we don't want race seats or anything. We just want the regular ones. So we're just going to do full colored for that. And for steering wheel, we're just going to keep that stock. We're not going to change that or anything. And lights, we're not going to do anything there. And livery, these are all the different liveries that the car has. We're not going to put any on, but this is what's all there. I'll go ahead and filter through them for you. So we'll keep that at none. Make sure we have loss theft there. Yep, that's good. Mirrors, we're going to do the carbon mirrors for the mirrors. And it just basically blacks out the mirrors pretty much. For the mud guards, we're just going to keep that at none. We're not going to put those on. And for the plates, under plate holder, we're just going to put remove front plate, and that just takes the front license plate off. I think it looks a lot cleaner that way. I mean, you can leave it on if you want to. I just like to have mine off. There we go. And for respray, we're going to go into classic colors. And we're just going to do the rolled steel. Just like that. And I think that's pretty close to the one color that is available on this car. So that's why I chose this one. And for the secondary, we're just going to match that with rolled steel once again. There we go. Perfect. And it basically just changes the roof option there. And for the trim, we're going to change that to graphite for the trim color. And that's just changing like the color of the actual like interior and headliner and stuff pretty much. So there we go. And for the accent color, we're going to do Torino red. So let's go find Torino red here. There we go. And that basically matches like the real life gauges kind of. And that's what they look like on the real car pretty much. So that's why we're doing the Torino red for that. And for roof, under roof accessories, we're just going to keep that at none. That's just like roof racks and stuff. The roof, once again, we're going to keep that at the stock roof. And for skirts, we're just going to keep those stock. We're not going to change those. This is just all the different skirt options. And the spoiler, what we're going to do for that is the black small lip spoiler. This is all the different options there. I'll go run through them real quick, but there's some pretty crazy ones. They go like the whole mid-level GT wing, all of that. We're just going to do the black small lip for that. And that basically matches the real car. It has like a black kind of trim piece there. So we'll do that. For sun strips, we're just going to keep that at none. We're not going to do sun strip. Suspension, we're just going to leave this stock. We're not going to lower it. I think the suspension is pretty close to the like real car. Transmission, of course, race transmission. The trunk, we're just going to keep that stock as well. We're not going to change that. That basically just changes like the color and stuff. And for turbo, we are going to throw turbo on this car. And for the wheels, what we're going to do is under wheel type, we're going to go down to sport. And we're going to go stock rims and then Law Speed Mark 5 is what they're called. And they're pretty close to the like wheels that are available on this car. I think there's different wheel options, but this is one of them. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And under wheel color, we'll go into that and we'll do stone silver. There we go. And I think that looks pretty nice on there. That's kind of like an alloy kind of color. And under tires, of course, we're going to put bulletproof on there just like that. There we go. All right. And windows, we're going to skip. We're not going to tint the windows or anything. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this car. Let's go ahead and take it outside and see what it looks like here. I think it looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, and of course it is nighttime, so yeah, of course it is always nighttime, it seems like, but that's fine. I will show it to you guys in the daytime here, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so it is daytime, and this is the car pretty much. So I think it came out pretty well. It definitely looks pretty close to the real life car. I think I based this on a 2018 Audi RS3 that I saw. And so basically, like, there's many different options for this car that you can choose, different like colors and everything. This is just kind of what I went with. I think there's also a couple wheel options too, but I think these ones look pretty good. I'll go ahead and walk around here for you guys. But yeah, it's definitely a nice, sharp looking car for sure. And it's kind of a sleeper car too. Like you wouldn't think that it's like as fast as it is, but it really is. It's actually a pretty nice car. So yeah, that's kind of what it looks like walking around it. I'll go ahead and open everything for you guys so you guys can see inside of it. There we go. Perfect. And I'll go ahead and walk around and show you guys a little bit of the interior here. That's kind of the close-up view a little bit of what the interior looks like. And we come around to the trunk, and there's the trunk area there. And then this is kind of like the driver's side of the interior here. And that's what that looks like in there. And then I'll come around to the engine here and show you guys that close up. That's what that looks like. I mean, it's not exactly like what the actual engine bay looks like, but I think it's close enough. So it's as close as you can get anyway. So that's what that looks like. And yeah, I think it came out pretty well, honestly. That's pretty much, everything. Let me go ahead and shut everything here. All right, there we go. Perfect. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, honestly. I think it turned out pretty well. That's kind of my interpretation on the Obey Tailgater S. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Would you guys have done anything differently? And yeah, let me know how you liked the video. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.